Professor Uka said the probe would eradicate the impunity displayed by public office holders in looting public funds and help government at all levels in channeling the recovered money. He said Nigeria needed leaders with nationalistic and non-party interests at heart, emphasizing that a situation where all vital positions were zoned to a section of the country was not a true reflection of equity and fairness. The religious leader called on Christians and Muslims to pray against bad rulers and for God to turn the fortunes of the country around, stressing that a situation where workers were denied their wages and entitlements at the altar of political settlement was cruel and anti-democratic. Professor Uka described the late Brigadier-General Asuquo as both a military and God's general, and urged the bereaved family to take solace in the fact that their father died in Christ. The primate said, as traditional ruler of Keon clan in Rivers, the deceased ruled with the fear of God and was in position of trust to see themselves as God's representative and not despots.
Brigadier-General Asuquo was a good and godly gentleman to the core. He exhibited the lifestyle of a servant leadership. He was kind-hearted, amiable, benevolent, caring, compassionate, dependable, dutiful, friendly, forgiving, generous, loving and caring husband.
In his remarks at the service, the State Deputy Governor, Barrister Kingsley Otuaro, condoled the bereaved family and enjoined them to uphold the virtues of hard work, humility, statesmanship, and love epitomized by the late Asuquo. Military Administrator of Veterans between 1993 and 1990, the late Brigadier-General Asuquo veterans were grateful for and prayed God to grant his soul eternal rest. The Deputy Governor said, as the state marks its 24th anniversary, all hands should be on deck in building the Delta of everyone's dream.
Of myself and family, as well as the good people of Delta State, I wish to extend to you our heartfelt condolence on the passing of your beloved husband and father, Brigadier-General Bassey Asuquo. Brigadier Asuquo was the military administrator of Delta State from 10th December 1993 to 26 September 1994, when the state was just in its nascent years. It was, therefore, his privilege and duty to help in articulating and clarifying the vision of the new state and its people, as well as establishing the structures for its vision.
In their separate remarks, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Professor Ivara Esu, and a former governor of the state, Mr. Donald Duke, said the deceased was a man that believed in the empowerment of his people and all-round development of his state. They called on his family not to relent in their resolve to serve God and humanity selflessly as exemplified by their father.
This is a man that rose from what today we may describe as humble beginnings to the pinnacle of society. But he never wore his achievements like a cap on his head. Rather, it was like a handkerchief in his pocket. I can imagine that Elder Bassey Asuquo must have gone to several occasions unrecognized, turned back, but he would never, ever say, "Do you know who I am?"
He also left indelible marks of good governance in the various states of the Federation that he was deployed to as military administrator.
In a tribute, the wife of the deceased, Chief Otang Asuquo, said she had lost her best friend and pledged to ensure that their future plans were achieved.
My dear husband, my brother, my best friend, my confidant, my companion, I couldn't ask for someone better. For the humble beginnings to the pinnacle of your earthly achievement, something was peculiarly unique about you. Not the high trappings of office, not the various conquests and triumphs on the battlefield, not even the untainted blood of royal.
The Delta State delegation included members of the State House of Assembly and top officials of the Office of the Deputy Governor. For Delta TV News, I'm Ejime Udweme.